Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be doing an election prediction. A subscriber, one that they wanted me to do between Clarence Thomas, subscriber suggestion, and Joe Biden. I thought this was a really interesting prediction because Clarence Thomas is obviously on the Supreme Court and Joe Biden's the president. You don't really see anybody on the courts, especially the Supreme Court, deciding to run for the presidency. I believe the only person to ever be on the Supreme Court and to serve as president in their lifetime was William Howard Taft. So yeah, that's very, very rare, and I thought it was a very interesting scenario. Over the next few days, I will be doing a lot of different subscriber suggestion scenarios. That's what I really just decided to do because there's not really much to talk about. Obviously, I guess you can talk a little bit about Stephen Breyer, possibly political stuff in Ukraine, but I thought it was just interesting now to talk about, matchups. Anyway, before I begin this video, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. As of when I'm making this video, right now, we are 90 subscribers away from 500 subscribers, and that is an amazing accomplishment. That would mean that we're halfway to 1,000. We are 90 subscribers until we hit 500. So, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Now, to start off, Joe Biden, at the moment, incredibly unpopular across the country. My prediction, as I say in all of my predictions, is based off of the current state of the country, the current state not only of the Democrat Party, but also of Joe Biden, the incumbent president, and just looking at the polls. And Joe Biden is wildly unpopular on almost every single issue. And Breyer may turn that around. I don't really think he will. I think that that's not going to do much for them. Maybe it'll help them a little bit in the midterms. But at the moment, Biden looks very bad. And all the predictions are based off of the current state of things at the moment. So safe Biden states will not be as much as expected. They still will be somewhat, but they will not be much as expected, especially Clarence Thomas, who would be able to have an effect on bringing out the black vote across the country. Joe Biden would be able to win about 148. I'll give him his home state of Delaware. Electoral votes in the safe column, however, Oregon, New Jersey, Connecticut, Maine's first. I just can't characterize them as safe at the moment. Save Clarence Thomas races. He would get an increase in the black support. His Republicans have continued to grow in Hispanic support. As you go into red wave years, you see these demographics start to change more and more. I'm sorry, Vermont would actually also go to Joe Biden by safe margin. And another safe Clarence Thomas margin would be Iowa. But yeah, increasing in that African American support, very, very crucial for Republicans. They previously, when you saw those matchups between John McCain and Barack Obama, or Mitt Romney and Barack Obama, or even Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, Republicans, could barely break 10% of black vote in the country. You're starting to see a little bit of a shift. The black approval of Joe Biden is only in the mid to upper 70s, and that's obviously within that community very, very impressive. However, when you translate that nationwide and put that into an historical context, he's doing very, very badly in the black community in proportion or in comparison to other Democrats and how they have done in the black community. So Clarence Thomas definitely has room to grow there. Same with the Hispanics. Ron DeSantis done a good job in Florida. And as we head into this red wave year, you will see that trend continue and really kind of exponentially increase. Likely Biden states would be Oregon, Connecticut, New Jersey, Maine's first, and I'll also consider the state of Colorado a likely Joe Biden state. However, everything else I will not characterize yet. Likely Clarence Thomas races. This would be Texas. This would be Ohio. Florida, Ohio. Maine 2nd Congressional District. Those would all be likely Clarence Thomas races. Obviously, Ohio, Maine 2nd. You've seen that trend. Republicans have won by likely margins. Trump has won by likely margins there. It's definitely possible. Texas would go by more than 5, and same with Florida would go by more than 5. And you can take a look at my specific margins, victory margins in the description. Likely is 5 to 15%. Florida, I think, would go by more than 5%, especially at this point. Lean Joe Biden races. These are races that will lean to Joe Biden. I think that Maine at large would lean to Joe Biden, as well as New Hampshire would lean to Joe Biden. I'm hesitant, but I will also give him the state of Minnesota. I think that could as well lean to Joe Biden. However, I'm not comfortable in giving him. Okay. I'll give him the state of Virginia also. Would lean for him, but I'm not comfortable in giving New Mexico. I think you will see a significant bounce back there. And considering what Glenn Youngkin, if he's able to do and shift that state in the way that Ron DeSantis has shifted Florida, you could see Virginia possibly end up tilt blue, or even going Republican in some instances. Republicans have done a really good job there in 2021, and they're continuing to do that in making parents kind of an interest group in politics. It was previously uh, sectioned off from race, ethnicity, culture, religion, in some senses, sexuality and gender, but you never really saw parents and non-parents being really an interest group. However, Republicans did a good job in doing that in Virginia, and they could have an impact there. Shifting Republican, we have yet to see. One election obviously does not dictate the entire the way that the state will go forever. All right, here we go. Lean Republican races, lean Clarence Thomas races. This would be North Carolina. This would be Arizona. This would be Nevada. This would be Wisconsin. This would be Pennsylvania. This would be Nebraska 2nd Congressional District. All of those would lean to Clarence Thomas. I'm also going to give the state of Georgia as leaning to Clarence Thomas. Tilt Joe Biden would be the state of New Mexico, and tilt Clarence Thomas would be the state of Michigan. So 313 to 225. I believe my last election prediction, or at least one of the last ones I made, was that exact margin. And, that margin is what it certainly is starting to look like. Pretty much Republicans only gain Nevada from 2016, but obviously they gain Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Nebraska 2nd from 2020. Big win for the Republicans, big win for Clarence Thomas. And that would mean that he would be the second person in history to serve on the Supreme Court and to serve as president. I'm pretty sure William Howard Taft also served as the Chief Justice. So that would mean that he was really he was the head of the judicial branch of the United States at one point, the head of the executive branch. He was in the legislative branch. I don't think he was the Speaker of the House, though, or the Majority Leader in the Senate. But, that's very interesting to look at that guy in history. Anyway, 313, 225, Biden looking very, very poorly at the moment. Clarence Thomas would be in a good position, if he decided to step down from the court, which probably wouldn't be in the best interest for the Republicans. I think he could win this election. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel and stay tuned for more awesome videos. Have a great day.